Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics. Got a little bit different video this time. To me, this is the rarest camper. And rarest doesn't mean it's worth the most or it's collectible. But I acquired this 6-7 years ago. Now, I used to run an ad that I buy campers, fixer-uppers. I'd buy them cheap, fix them up a little bit, sell them. I got a call from this guy, and he says, "Hey, I've been seeing your ad for a while, been meaning to call you. I got a free camper for you to donate." I said, "Okay." He said, "Got a title with it too." So, it was about an hour and a half from here. So I went down there and picked it up. It tows good. I did end up putting 2 tires on it. They're just junk tires, but the other 2 barely. I remember stopping at a tire place and getting another tire because the original ones. Anyway, and just parked it here. So it's been parked here for that long, and I haven't done anything with it. It's just starting to deteriorate even more. It was in pretty bad shape. The guy had said that the vents it's got, I don't know if I can get up on anything and show you. Let me see if I can get up on this truck. Most campers have square vents. This one's got 2 round ones. See the one over there and the one there. They were wide open, and he had said it'd been parked outside forever and deteriorated everything in there, the water. So I put some plastic and duct tape around it, and it lasted a couple of years. But I just went in there now. I hadn't been in there in years, and it's just even worse. But we'll go over the inside here in a minute. Now, this is I'm going to show you the title. Okay. It's a 1980 Aristocrat travel trailer. Got a VIN number. Got the sales place it was bought from, Avion Sales and Service Inc., Louisville, Texas. Okay. I believe this is the original title. It's a one owner. I remember him telling me that. So they reissued the title and signed it off or something in '84. I don't know. Anyway, because it was like his neighbor's camper. Okay. So it's a 1980 Aristocrat, is what the title says. And then it's what it's called, Futura. It says Aristocrat Futura. See it better on the other side. Right there, Aristocrat Futura. So that's the model name. Sold by Avion Sales and Service, Louisville, Texas. That's what's in the title. There's the other Futura deals. This is just a certified compliance. Okay. Another Avion Sales and Service. Okay, so I got it and came home and searched on Google. Well, guess what? There's nothing on Google about this at the time. And I mean, I can really search and go down rabbit holes. I found everything out about this Aristocrat company, and you don't want to know. It's very long history of them. You know how these companies, they change names, they get bought out, they do this and they tinker with that and build I think they bought brake linings, and then they decided to build campers and all that stuff. Maybe not Aristocrat, but the company that Aristocrat bought that built this or something. It's been 6-7 years, guys. I can't remember all the little details about all this little stuff, but the fact is there was no pictures of this. Nobody had, I wasn't really on YouTube searching or anything like that on YouTube. I just did now, and there's nothing on YouTube about this camper. So I couldn't find nothing out about it. I kind of wanted to know, you know, how, I guess the main thing is how many were built, and the interior, a lot of it was missing. So I kind of wanted to see pictures of what the interior used to look like, stuff like that. So there was nothing, absolutely nothing. So you can see here, these are square body truck taillights. See? So it's one of them companies that use bits and pieces from other manufacturers. So you can see this one piece here, the whole cap, when it was built, was put on, and the exact same cap was put on the front. And then you can see from, you know, either different primer or something where they had either cut out the hole for the tail light so they could use it the front or the back, well, where the paint deteriorated. So you can see where the tail lights would have been on this if this was a back section. But you can see little cracks here. So I think they stamped all these, you know what I mean? So at the time, while I was into campers, because I was buying campers and selling them, right? So the biggest group on Facebook for campers, RVs, I believe it's called Tin Can Tourists. They got like 1 million or something, maybe more than that, members. And a very, very busy site, and people always posting pictures of their campers, wanting to know questions, and there's apparently a few gurus on there that know, or think they know, everything about everything. So, and a lot of followers that follow these gurus and think he's you know, speaks the gospel. So I post a ton of pictures of this, inside, outside, even posted a picture of the title. So what I asked for was information, you know, like I said, anybody got pictures? I even put, has anybody ever owned one of these or known anybody to own one of these? Because I can't find nothing on it. And nobody has. Out of a million, you know, and there wasn't 1 million responses, but a lot, hundreds. Nope, nobody has ever heard of it, seen one, or know anybody that's seen one. So I got, man, this is pretty rare. And I got a bunch of offers. A handful of them offered me $700-800. They really wanted it, and I was like, no, $700-800, I ain't gonna sell it. Shit, just soon keep it. Just giving it away. So let's look at the interior, and we'll get back to that story. Okay, so it's got a front door and a back door, exactly the same. Okay, I remember this was all, I did a little bit, not much to it when I first bought it. That was all dragging, that piece of aluminum, so I put some tape around there. And I believe I just pulled some of the rotten paneling, like this stuff here, from around this frame. So I had pictures of this. Now keep in mind, pictures of all this framing, see? Frame, it's all steel framed, and all this foam. And then there had been rats and stuff in it, or for deterioration or something. All the foam is all in bad shape. Okay, so I'd put all pictures of that. in there. Okay, I think I peeled it all because it was like this. This wasn't hanging down, but it is now. Here's the round vent. I believe it's fan powered, or yeah, electric fan in there. And you can see my old duct tape up there, didn't last very long. So yeah. And then I kind of wanted to leave all this wiring because I'm not a wiring expert if I wanted to redo this. But apparently it has all these type of lights in it, typical 70s, 80s stuff. Some regular plugs. I think it was the TV antennas and stuff. And then it probably had 12 volt lights. Well, these are the 12 volt lights here. Okay, so I don't believe there was anything in here. This is all stuff I had from other campers, which was in really good shape, and I put it in here. But now it's just all, they were like pillows and blankets, and everything's all screwed up now. Same with that sink. That sink was just, I just threw it in there. Yeah, see, I did take all these off. These are the little frames that go around these windows. Well, this frame's still on there, but I'd taken off whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 of them there. So I got that. Okay, so I don't know. Couch, fold out couch, bunk beds, dining tables. I don't know. Everything was gone. That's what I wanted to know, was how was everything laid out? Because the question would be, if you're to restore this, how would you restore it? Would you put it back to original or build it to suit yourself if you were going to use it? But then if you wanted to build it to sell it, how would you do it? How would people expect this to be? All original kind of stuff, original layout? I don't know, but that's kind of why I wanted pictures. But it's an open canvas basically, and I left this stuff in here. Now we'll go, it's got a back door too, same as the front. This fell down. Let me just see if I can. Now, okay, that's your little small bathtub or a shower. Looks like it's holding water. Yeah, there's your shower right there. Okay, and then you got a little sink, cabinets, a mirror, and then this is your little folding door that would go here. Okay, so oh yeah, see, this is rat's nests in there. See, everything has got to be gutted. I knew it. This was all in bad shape at the time. But I wanted to take more pictures, and I guess this video would be good too, to know I can go back on and see how it's kind of built, because after I pull it out, it's going to be really hard to figure out where everything's supposed to go. Okay, so yeah, it's got some lights here. Here's that second vent. Some more lights. Closet. Not sure exactly what goes behind there. What's behind there? Not sure what this. No, this is for a heater. No, this is for your electrical 12 volt and 110. And then I believe it's for the AC or heat or vent right there. This is a vent here. There was probably a fridge right here. This is for the cover of the AC that's on the roof. Don't know if it works. There's some dirt daubers and stuff in it. I believe it's probably 110, yeah, from the wires. I can always hook that up and check it. Okay, there was a lot of stuff just blocked off with tape. This, not sure. That one would be the cord for your electrical coming in. This stuff down here, I'm not sure, but I'm sure it had a water tank or something. There's probably a couch and a water tank here. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Then you got your hoses for propane, because there's your propane holder right there, it's bent up. So, I think swing's closed. Your temperature gauge, temperature thing here. So I'm doing all this for me too, guys, because I will eventually gut this thing unless something else happens. Not sure what the water thing is here, unless this was a sink area, like a kitchen area here. I'm not sure. Okay, so so as you can see, it's all steel framed and everything. Now, all these pictures were in my post. I must have had 20-25 pictures I posted there. And get these people, oh, that's two back halves of a truck welded together. Where would you get that from? Other than the taillights. It's fiberglass outside, it's all steel framed in here. Where's the truck bed? It's not two truck beds welded together. And I don't know how many people mentioned that. But the consensus of most of the people was that it was homemade. Now, I posted a picture of the title. If you build something homemade or whatever, your title is going to say homemade. Avion Services, Sales and Services, is not going to sell some homemade thing with no title to somebody. This is a manufacturer. So how people got homemade from, I don't know. So those are the kind of responses I was getting, and I was like, you know, so here's the AC. Just the plastic cover is all deteriorated up there. So finally the guru, I don't know what his name, Tim Hines or something like that, comes on there and declares it's a homemade thing made out of truck parts or something. And I was like, you know, no, it can't be. I said, there's no truck bed parts other than taillights, and the title says Aristocrat, and it was sold by a dealer. Well, that's my theory on it. And then a whole bunch of people come in there and says, don't argue with Tim because he's the guru here. He's godlike and all this stuff. And I'm like, what? You click on the guy's name and he restores old 30s and 40s campers, and he looks pretty good at it or everything. But to come on to declare this is just some homemade worthless junk is no, it's not what it is. It's a real production made, manufactured camper. So I left. I said, okay, this is bowed out here, but it looks like it could be pushed back. Not sure where what that goes to. This spot was there. It's fiberglass is bowed out or something up there. Whether I could bend that or cut it, but I can do fiberglass work and mold that back in there. But as you can see from the inside, it's not going to rot. You know, most of these old campers, like my camper here, 97 model, it's all made out of wood. It's wood framed, and everything rots, and the things are just a rotten mess. You can't restore them. I kind of patch them and sell them as is. to me, them old wooden campers aren't worth restoring, because it's, by the time you cut all the rotten wood and everything out, and I've seen lots of pictures of it, people are down to a floor. They start with the metal trailer frame and a wood floor, and they're starting from scratch. This one you wouldn't have to. You'd have to know how to do the fiberglass, but it's all steel framed. It's still like really strong because it's made out of a steel frame. So I thought that's a big plus on this. Okay, yeah, that's for the electric cord, and that's probably the vent for the fridge. Another little bow right there, and I can fix that. I think one, yeah, this here was all flopping around. See, so I put a whole bunch of screws in there to keep that on there. Like I said, it tows really good. It tows really straight. I was very surprised because I really prefer a double tandem axle to a single. So I thought this thing would be going like this, but no, zipped along the highway, you know, 70, 75, no problem. Need some fiberglass work. So I was very surprised that it towed good. Okay, so that's what I started looking up stuff. That's why it took, I went down rabbit holes, because either I said it or somebody mentioned it on that forum that it looks like a shuttle bus. So I'm looking at thousands or hundreds of pictures of shuttle buses, and I found one that looked almost like it. Because here's what I was thinking, that the manufacturer, Aristocrat, used or built shuttle buses also. So this kind of looks like a shuttle bus that's been cut off and then put two caps on the ends. So those are the kind of rabbit holes I was going down. But no, the windows weren't exactly the same. They were close, but they weren't exactly. So this section is not made from a shuttle bus. It's all made for this. So the only thing on the internet at the time and right now is, right now it just says JD Power. It's a web page, because if you search 1980 Aristocrat Futura travel trailer, that's what comes up first. That's what come up 6-7 years ago. And all it says, it has a whole bunch of campers and stuff listed from Aristocrat, and it has this one listed, and all it says is the width, the length, and the weight. And that's it. That's it. The whole worldwide internet, that's the only thing that this camper has on the internet. Do you believe it? I couldn't believe it. I mean, you should be able to find anything on the internet. But no, so that's why I call it the rarest travel trailer, because there isn't anything around. So today, before doing this video, I thought I'd look again. Well, there's one Fiberglass RV forum, and it was from 2018, so it must have been just after I got this, a year or two after. And one guy says specifically, I'm looking, oh, this Futura from that JD Power site, it said 1980 and 81. So they only made these in 80 and 81. So that's what he put in this forum. I'm looking for an 80 to 81 Aristocrat Futura fiberglass camper. And I don't know, he wanted to buy one and fix it up or something. He just liked them. Out of the whole worldwide internet, he's the only guy on the internet saying he wants one or looking for one or anything. Which is, I felt like signing up and replying to him, hey, I got one. But I don't know if I want to sell it. At this point, I don't think I'd sell it cheap. I think I'd rather fix it up a little bit, like put in a floor, fix all the fiberglass, maybe not put in couches and sinks and showers, just kind of gut it, and maybe sell it like that. So on this forum, the guy mentions that he's looking for one. Of course, everybody's, oh, I never heard of it. heard Aristocrat makes steel trailers or aluminum canned ham ones, but so one guy says, hey, there's one for sale in Austin, Texas. And he posted, I should have went over here. He posted one picture from the Craigslist ad, which was this side. It's identical to this. Same colors, everything. They probably only made it in these colors. But it's just the two windows and the open vents and everything. Just one kind of lousy picture of one side of it. But of course, and he posted the link, but of course the link is no longer there because it's been 5 years. Or, yeah, 6 years, almost 2024. So this thing is 44 years old here in another week or so. So the guy, that's just what I'm looking for. But the guy won't reply, no phone number, and all that stuff. So he never did get a hold of him. So that guy that posted the picture is the only picture of one of these on the internet now. So, should I make a website and post pictures and be the only person with an owner of one of these? You know, why? But I don't have enough information. I'd like to know production numbers, how many are still out there, if there's any, you know, I doubt it, but any future Aristocrat clubs or, you know, something. But no, guys, I think from everything that I said, I don't know if you can agree with me or not, one picture and one web page with some stats of the length, width, and weight. That's it on the whole internet. So what it's worth, you can't put money on what it's worth. It's worth what somebody's willing to pay. I'm not in no desperate need of selling it or anything like that. I just soon keep it. And so I decided to make this video because I'll be the only one on YouTube with this camper. So hopefully, not money-wise, but hopefully it'll get a lot more views than I usually get on videos, and, you know, go semi-viral or something. So I can get some people that have owned one of these or seen one of these or know something about it or worked on it in a factory or something. Because there's nothing out there. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's kind of why I'm doing the video. Also showing you something very rare that you've probably never seen before, because apparently 1 million people on Tin Can Tours has never seen one. But yeah, if you'd seen one of these before, or like I said, know somebody that had it, your neighbor had it, you know, something like that, let me know if you got any pictures or know where any pictures are. Or, you know, like I said before, if you worked on one in the factory, or, you know, let me know. I'm just like that on even my cars. I like to know every piece of information I can get on a car that I buy. I'm just like that. So I'm like that with this camper, guys. I don't know if I got the keys. And if you want to buy it, I'll sell it, but it ain't going to be cheap. But also, let me know if you want to see me fix this up or do some work. Like I said, partial work. Fix the fiberglass. I got a bunch of pieces of new thick 3/4 inch plywood. I can gut this. I think the floor is actually in good shape, but it can't be in perfect shape because of the water. But you know, you see me walk around in there, I didn't fall through or nothing. But yeah, I could put in new plywood since I already got it, gut it all, put in new plywood, fix the fiberglass, fix the vents for now, and wash it. I don't think I've ever washed it. It's got all mold and stuff growing on it. So yeah, let me know if you think I should work on it or sell it or keep it. I'm not much into camping. I won't go into a whole story of why. To me, it's faster, cheaper, easier to get a motel room on most trips. Except if you're going, you know, up in the mountains or somewhere way out there camping or something. But my trips usually are, you know, get a motel room as cheap, but instead of screwing around unloading, loading the camper and ruining your gas mileage towing one. So I'm not much into them. So I doubt that I'd keep it for that. I might keep it just for, you know, I don't know, an extra room or, you know, just, I don't know, just for something, lawn art type thing. But so yeah, okay guys, well, I guess I'll end it at that. Yeah, let me know all that stuff. And if you're new and found this trailer from the search in the YouTube, welcome to the channel. And yeah, you let me know too what you think of it. Let me know if you think it's worth fixing or not. Okay guys, I think that's it. That's all I know about it. This is it. You've seen everything, other than I did tow it an hour and a half, and tow's great. So other than that, you see what you get what you see here. Oh, there's actually 2 propane tanks there. This one's got bent up, but yeah, see, everything would have to be replaced on this, guys. All the hoses, the gas lines, the water lines, most of the electrical stuff, you know, boxes mainly, probably reuse some wiring, AC. It'd be a lot of work to restore it to perfect condition, but there's probably somebody that's just gotta have one, so it'd be worth it to them. Don't know if it'd be worth it to me. But yeah, let me know if you think if you'd like to see me make more videos of it, doing work to it. We'll see how this video does. Usually when somebody makes a video of a car or something, it'll do good the first video, then the second video of them working on it, it just falls through. But I don't really do videos for money wise, so I don't care too much about how many views it gets. If it gets a normal views on my channel, then yeah, I'll work on it. Well, I planned on working on it anyway, but I'll fit it into the schedule of in between restoring cars, because that's what I do on here, restore cars and trucks. And okay guys, I rambled enough. Hope you enjoyed the video, seeing the camper. And yeah, let me know what you think about it. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, bottom right hand corner of the screen. It's free, doesn't cost anything. And yeah, like, comment, share, all that stuff, and we'll see y'all next video. Thanks everybody for watching.